Hello everybody, I'm Denton Long, I'm the principal of East Middle School, and this is Keith Crockett, the assistant principal of East Middle School. Today we wanted to shoot a little video to explain the procedures that we're going to be using for the 2020-21 school year to help keep everyone safe while they attend school this year.
As students enter the building this year, this is our west side of the building where the bus drop-off will occur. Students enter the building from this side. Our breakfast will open at 7:30 in the morning for those students who do eat breakfast at school. That option is still available, and it's in a socially distanced fashion where students will be sitting every other seat and have extended places in line. Doors will open at 7:45 for all students. We ask as students enter to be wearing their face coverings and head directly to their first hour class. The school day will be beginning at 7:50. So as students enter the building and head to that first hour class, we ask that they move directly to that classroom.
Here on the east side of the building is where car riders and walkers will enter. There will be temperature checks on this side, or if you brought a form saying that you are symptom-free from your parents. In our classrooms this year, face coverings will be strongly encouraged and incentivized, but not required. However, there may be certain areas where we do require face masks. Individual teachers will arrange their classrooms in a socially distant manner. There will be no shared materials, and students will all bring their own materials for use in the classroom. Each 8th grade student will be issued a Chromebook. This Chromebook is theirs for them to keep throughout the school year. They'll be required to bring it to school every day and to charge it every day, but do not share your Chromebook with other people to help keep the passage of germs down. Sanitation stations will be available in each classroom. We are planning for traditional instruction and the use of Google Classroom and Chromebooks. If we experience an intermittent closure, our plan is to immediately switch to distance learning. Attendance and grading will occur during distance learning days.
Most close contact for students and the ability for social interaction happens in the hallway at a middle school. And so we'd like to ask students to not linger in the hallways this year and get from class to class in a quicker fashion. We're going to ask for students to utilize face coverings at that time as well. So as they're passing from class to class, we have that extra layer of protection. We will not be assigning lockers, so that way there's no shared close contact with materials for students, and that'll enable them to get to class. We'll also be posting traffic signs to help minimize hallway traffic and get students safely from one class to the next with less close distance contact. We've added an extra lunch period to alleviate traffic down here in the lunchroom and help facilitate a socially distant lunch. Students will be seated every other seat, including across from each other, so they're not directly across from each other. And we'll add extra space in our lines to help alleviate social distance measures as students are waiting. And then lastly, again, this will be a face covering zone. When students are not actively eating, we'll ask them to use face coverings, so as they sit in close proximity during lunchtime for extended periods, we'll have face coverings for that extra layer of protection as well. As part of our social distance measures this year, to add layers of safety, we are going to limit capacity in restrooms as well for the year and create socially distant lines for students waiting to use the restroom. We are going to limit access to water fountains as well and encourage students to bring containers for water and drinks throughout the day, so that way we can help eliminate some of that those shared contact items as well.
Concerning extracurricular activities, all staff are working with school officials to implement district plan of safest methods of participation possible. Our school day will end at 2 phases this year. At 3:05, car riders and walkers will be released, and then bus riders will be released at 3:10. Distance learning days will be incorporated into our regular schedule by replacing professional development days. During these days, students will not attend school, but they will work at home using Google Classroom with lessons provided by the teacher. During the school year, we will not use assemblies or large gatherings to accommodate social distancing and help keep students safe. During the 2021 school year, visitors will be restricted to the building. We will have visitors wait outside the office and communicate through an intercom system, and we will be able to communicate that way. If you do need to set up a meeting with a teacher or a principal, you will be able to do that via Zoom, telephone, or in special circumstances, we can have a socially distanced meeting in our conference room. Thank you for your time and attention today. Our primary goal is to create an in-person learning environment with as many layers of precaution to maintain safety for all our students, their families, and the East Middle School employees. Many thanks for your patience and understanding. Please contact us with any questions or concerns. Thank you.